Because people think that successful people have a lot of opportunity. You all have opportunity. But a lot of times people pass up on that opportunity because they say, I'm not ready for that yet. If the opportunity keeps showing up, you are more than ready. You're past ready. You just didn't know that next step to take. You don't need more time. You need to use your time wisely. And when you have clarity, which we started today, clarity and direction, when you take those steps, they are going to take you in the right direction versus all these directions. I know there's nobody in this room like this, but you know anybody that does this? Like they're squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Oh my gosh, there's a bright shiny object. Oh, that looks really good. Somebody's doing that. They're making money. I should go over there. Oh yeah. I know there's nobody in the room like that, right? Don't successful people make success look easy? You ever seen those people? They always say, oh, everything you touch turns to gold. You make it look so easy. Why is that? We don't see their failures. You have no idea how many times they failed, but learned from those failures. They were lessons. They were gifts handed to them and say, thank you very much for that gift. I needed to fail and see that lesson so that I don't have to do that again. Now, they're only failures if you keep doing them, because that doesn't make any sense at all. But successful people think differently. They have a plan. They have a system. They take strategic action. They don't waste time. When I asked you that question, where do you want to be 1 year from now? I would even like to take it to 6 months, but I want to make it realistically because I want you to have a plan. I want you to go deep with this question. I want you to go back and think about, if I have to see where I am in 1 year from now, that means I need to make a plan. I need to go write a calendar down, November, December, January, every month of the year, and I need to fill in that space of what I need to be doing. What are my strategic action steps that are going to get me there? Do you think you're real likely to get there if you really saw that every day of what you needed to do versus just trying to wing it and figure it out and go from client to client? How many think you would actually get there faster? Of course you would. But the majority of people don't do that. That's your own tracking system. That's your own accountability partner. It's a simple page. One page. Write out every month. What are you going to do? And then a year from now, when it comes, you don't look back and say, oh, I got to push it out another year. Remember I talked about, I said, where do you see yourself 1 year from now? Okay, so when you're moving at a high speed of success and your business is growing, you've all had that. To me, that was never the most exciting time in business. It was when I was feeling like I was really making a difference. I was in my zone and it was right there and it was cool, but it wasn't always when I was making the most money. It was when I felt like I really had reached it. Right? Put yourself in those shoes. How did you feel when you've reached it? And how will you feel when you reach another level? And what will that look like? You're not out there completely alone trying to figure it out. You've got systems in place. You've got formulas in place. You need to pay attention to those. If your goal is to now increase your business by 30% next year, 50% next year, whatever it is, you have to have a plan to go there. And as things aren't working, you got to shift and change. And that's what's cool about being in business is you shift, you change. You're going to be looking at your marketing plan months out. When I would plan my entire year out and I would visualize the success I was going to have, the confidence was there. Like every time I started a new year, because it was all planned out. It was all shared with my team. Have you ever said to yourself or heard somebody else say, well, if this doesn't work, I can always go get a job. That does not exist in this world. Not here this weekend. You don't buy yourself out. Because I always look at worst case scenario. Success is easy for me because I declare it just as you're going to declare it this weekend. And you don't accept any other options from a higher level where you want to be in a year from now. You make yourself step up every day. And it happens. And you look back a year from now and you go, who the heck am I? Success is defined differently by each of you. I could interview each of you, and I love this now. I'm loving talking about this whole concept of what does success mean to you? Because every single person in this room would answer it differently. And they would also answer it and say, it changes. Well, when I was this age, success meant this to me. And when I'm this age, the success meant to this age. And now success means this to me. I want this. I claim this. So it's important not only to know where you want to go, is what does success mean to you? How do you personally define it? Because no one can say success is this, and it's this amount of money, or it's only for the famous and the celebrities. It's for everyone. All of you have that passion inside of you, or you wouldn't be here. All of you have such a higher level that you haven't even reached and tapped into yet, and that's why you're here, waiting to hear it. And I'm telling you the same message this entire weekend. But you know what? Each of you will hear a completely different message, because you will hear what you need to hear to be successful. Because your definition is different. So pay attention. Those lessons, those golden nuggets will come, and they're yours. It was that easy. But when I went in, I was like that squirrel with guns loaded, locked and loaded, man. I had the video. I was ready. It was good, right? And then the rest was just easy. So I tell you that story only because I think, how many opportunities have you missed just by not raising your hand, just by not asking, just by not thinking that you're worthy of that? And even when I'm sitting there in their office in Irvine 2 weeks ago, we got the whole team there, and we spent 2.5 hours on a marketing plan and all the stuff they're going to do, and I'm blown away, and I'm sitting there wanting to pinch myself, like, this is surreal. I want you to have a surreal moment when you have that kind of client, when you have that kind of connection, and you go, wow. Because I don't even think that's me there. And you're going to think that, like, that's me, I'm actually doing this? That's the kind of stuff that will happen to you in this world. Why? Because there's other experts in this room. There's people in this room that all you have to do is ask and they will help you. That's the kind of people I put in my rooms. Because they're experts. Because they're people that want to help people. So if I had to hand you that pill right now and say, whatever it takes, would you swallow it? Would you push it just a little bit more? The what if hardly ever happens. But if you've covered it in your mind, you've built yourself enough confidence to take the next step and do that next thing that's going to get your business to the next level.